Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to episode 6 of Hollow Knight. Last time out, we came into the Crystal Caverns, we've got ourselves a Crystal Dash, and we've made great progress exploring these caverns. We've also increased our death count by 2. We are now at 3 deaths so far this playthrough. And I tell you what, it really does help to underline how mad you have to be at this game to get that Steel Soul playthrough, because I have no idea how you would set about doing it. You'd have to play it very, very carefully. This time out, we're going to go and collect our Shade. He's going to have barely any Geo in him, but mostly just to refill or repair our soul meter, because we can't have as much soul. I've also done a little bit of Googling, and actually this one here, Spell Twister, is just a lot better than Soul Catcher if you are using spells, which of course we do. Spell Twister reduces the cost of your Vengeful Spirit from 33 in arbitrary units down to 24, so you're knocking nearly a third off the cost of that spell, whereas Soul Catcher gives you like an extra 3 soul per hit. So to make up that difference in spell cost, you're looking at 3... It makes it up in 3 hits. You've got to get 3 hits to get that reduction. The downside of using Spell Twister, of course, is the reduction doesn't help for healing. So if you are doing general exploration in which you're going to need a lot of healing, arguably Soul Catcher is better, but we're going to use Spell Twister because we do use our stones quite a lot. We'll try it out at least anyway. Obviously we're having a little bit of trouble with the exploration of this area, so who knows, we may decide that actually Soul Catcher is more where we want to be after all. Now, yep. We'll take 1 hit immediately there. He's right here. Perfect. Good. Good. So we can... We've got rid of these thumpers, haven't we? So this is actually a much, much safer route rather than going through those lasers. Yeah, okay. We went a bit of a dumb way, clearly. We went a bit of a dumb way. So, we are still, I think, wanting to make our way down and go to the bench and make our way up, although there are definitely some one-way paths that we can only access from a particular direction. But we're still in explore mode, right? We're not rushing to try and finish this cavern, let's say. We got a little bit fortunate there with the timings. Aha. Do we want to try that? We can try that one. Go on, we've got 16 Geo on us. Ah! Yeah, okay. There's not going to be a better time to try it. So far, so good. Actually, that was pretty reasonable. Right, 1 more caterpillar down. This path to the left, then. Let's try it. Ah, shoot, no. We need to come at it from above. We need to come at it from above to be able to open that shortcut up. Which I think means going through the squishy room. So I think we just got to give that a few goes, right? Yeah, this room that we've ended up with here. I think we want to approach that from above. Incidentally, one of the nice little quality of life things in this game is once you're on one of these conveyor belts, you don't have to hold anything. You do not have to hold anything. He just holds on for you, which actually makes platforming sections like the one we just completed so much easier. So much easier. It's one of those very subtle design choices that just make the game so much more joyful to play. So, it's definitely through here that we've got to go. Oh, okay, right. Let's get my head into this, yeah? The first one, not a problem. The second one, we've got to be really big on the timing here. Ah, that's how you do it. Okay, I felt like I was on the side of that one. Okay, we almost messed that up. Did it. We did it. Okay, what happens if we now come down here? Yes, that's enough to open the shortcut. Good. And that might be enough to get us a fast track back to a bench. Yeah, because we're at that lower one with the Jags, yeah? With the Jaggies on the lower one. So we go down, and that's a bench right there. So let's make that the bench we go back to now. Because the next section is clearly going to be a little bit more challenging, yeah? And you know what? You know, now that we are kind of experimenting with it, I think I actually prefer having Soul Catcher whilst we're, you know, just in a kind of wandering around exploring phase. Like, Soul Catcher just seems a bit better for us. Now we've got the Lumafly lantern, otherwise this would be totally dark. Okay, little egg. So that's enough to get us out here, which is the room that we were previously already in. I hate these guys. Whoa! Get out of here. At least you can break their... Ah, they get you though. They do get you. Oh! Got him. Right. Is that an easier path back than the other? Well... Got to get a couple of those guys that are not the easiest. Oh, I was facing the wrong way. Is that going to stop them? Lovely. That wasn't so bad after all, actually. Not too bad after all. Okay. That means only one path left to explore, which is this one. Which, if I recall correctly, is actually a real... No, this must lead to the graveyard. Mustn't it? Well, I say mustn't it, like as if the game owes me something. What? Oh no! Yeah, okay. And immediately, because we just took 2 hits in one go. Oh wait, no, the graveyard might be down there. Just, you know, throw in a hard as nails platforming section. Why not? Let's do that. Oh wait, and then there's another path here, which we totally missed. No, this is the same room, just on a different height. Okay. Tell you what though, we are going to yeah, they respawn on the bench though. Next bench, next bench. Ignore. Oh, no, can't ignore, can't ignore. Wealth beyond measure. Right, this is the same one that that we didn't do last time. Okay. Let's do it, come on. I have a feeling the graveyard, or the access to the graveyard, is in here somewhere, right? Whoop. Oh shoot, and we're also going to respawn like in the middle of the thing as well. Oh no! Oh, this has not gone well. This has not gone well. Kind of got a bit trapped. Oh man. That's not what we want. Not what we want at all. I'm swapping out my charms. We need the Heelys, don't we? We need the Heelys. So you are going. You come on. How many charms am I up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 2 more charms, and then we can get another charm notch. Which, and of course we've got like more than 2 charms available to buy from various people if we save up money. So nothing's stopping us getting that reasonably swiftly. Oh, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I don't need none of that. Okay. I think maybe think maybe let's return to this a little bit later on. Oh shoot, don't die again. Bloody hell. Right, we're at 4 deaths. We're at 4 deaths. It's a tricky platforming section. Do I want to come back here when we've got more masks? We don't have to do this right now. We can go and do the waterways. We have other paths that we can take. We've got the waterways. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else for us in the City of Tears right now. We could do Mantis Village. There's a particular charm I sort of want before we fight the Mantis Lords, though. I think, though, that might be it. Oh, we can use our Crystal Dash to get to the other side of the Lake of Oon? Is that a place we can go? And there's a bit more platforming that we can do as well. Like, for example, up in the top left of Green Path, there is an area that we weren't able to get to previously as well. And theoretically, we can also use the Crystal Dash to get over this acid lake at the bottom as well, I think. So there are a few other paths which are open to us. The most obvious one is taking that small key and going into the waterways, right? For now, though, let's give this... Oh, come on, let's give it a couple more attempts, right? Because we can't... Oh! Don't bring that near me. Because we can get to it without too much bother. I feel like we want to have a to get rid of him and make our platforming a lot easier. So maybe we want to fight because there's a little bit more open air in here. Okay, I'm gonna end up needing to use everything I've just saved up for heals. Ah, shoot, man. I feel like I'm sucking so much of this game today. No, that's a dark path. We don't want that one. And this, you gotta fight on a conveyor belt, which isn't ideal either. I think what we want to do then, maybe... Right, let's bench it up. Let's fill up our soul meter by fighting, and then bench to heal, as necessary. Right. Okay, so we've basically got almost a full meter now. To be fair, it's not worth respawning them because we actually did that reasonably well. I was expecting to take more hits than that. Okay, now we really do have a full meter. Shoot, they take more than one hit. Okay, do you know what? I'm not going to mess around. Right, we want to clear that path because I want this to be much easier in terms of the platforming. Okay, well, I've hit him once. Okay. Okay, we might be doing it. We might be doing it. Because we can get soul from this guy. Okay, we're back up full. And here's the next room. Yes! This leads to the graveyard. This leads to the graveyard. I thought it did. Here we are. Cursed are those who turn against the king. Do you know what? This is not actually within my recollection, right? I have a feeling the first time I ended up here was after I beat the first Watcher, but I don't think that's true. I certainly recall, like, waking up here, not travelling to here. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so we've got a tram line here, but we don't have a tram ticket. There's a Stag Station sign, but not obvious where that is pointing to. Okay. And a new memorial. To protect the vessel the dreamers lay sleeping, Monoman the teacher in her archive surrounded by fog and mist, Lurien the watcher in his spire looking over the city, Hera the beast in her den amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through their devotion, Hallownest lasts eternal. Dreamer locations added to map. Go no further, little shadow. What compels its climb out of the darkness? What compels its return to this sacred kingdom? A call from beyond the seals by the vessel or by the captive light? Would the seals break? They cannot be undone, but the vessel weakens. That plague springs anew. They must be undone. Yet our seals remain. Our duty holds. It must be cast away. Our duty holds. It shall be done. Fade away, little shadow, fade away, and let us sleep in peace. Oh, maybe this is what happens, which then causes you to wake up. Whoa! Almost was trying to be too clever there. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's no good. What a terrible fate they visited upon you. So is this Radiance talking to us? To cast you away into this space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away, or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? Taken the dream nail. Cut through the veil between dreams and waking. It also lets you hear people's thoughts, which has some great Easter eggs throughout the game. Ah, you've returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, they've reached out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the dream nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Though I must admit that sacred blade has dulled over time. Together, perhaps, we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence. Essence, the precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it wherever you find it and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, wielder. Hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me. I will teach you more. One thing that's always really interesting in these games is a severe lack of units, right? Because imagine this was the real world, right? And someone said, bring me 100 iron, right? It's like, no. You know, there's got to be grams or kilos or, you know, some kind of unitary value of it. Unless essence is like coin. Bring me 100 gold coins. Bring me 100 essence, you know. You are still unpracticed in the way of dreams. Collect 100 essence with a dream nail. Visit me again, and I will share what little wisdom I have. Essence can be found wherever dreams take root. Have you seen them? Those whispering plants that grow all over this old kingdom. I believe there is one just outside. Why not strike it with your dream nail and see what happens? We are in the resting grounds. And we can dream nail this. I suppose theoretically you could zigzag this so that you do half on your way down and half on your way up, but like... Here we go! We collected the essence. It's only 20, so I don't know if she actually says anything different yet, or whether we need to explore more to get something. You returned! Let me have a look at the dream nail. Right, okay, yeah. No, she's got nothing new to say. Oh, you should search carefully near graves and other monuments. Why, I believe I saw an interesting gravestone here in the resting grounds. If you do decide to disturb those dreams, though, be prepared for a fight. So yes, there is, of course, the traitor, who we will be able to hit with the dream nail. Oh, and there's a stag station here. Excellent. And Conifer's already been and gone. Well, that's fine, isn't it? The resting grounds. Passengers would come here to conduct rituals for those who had passed on. Not anymore, though. Perhaps the dead conduct their own rituals now? Well, we're going to head straight back to Dirtmouth and buy a map for this location, given that it's available.
Bapanada.
Do we want anything else? Whispering Root Pin. Yes, that'd be handy. And Warrior Grave Pin. Were those always available? Were those always available? I have a vague recollection when I played this game first time round, you needed to just remember where those were or pin them yourself. But we'll definitely take a Whispering Root Pin because I know that we've passed at least one. But yeah, there's one there just above Mantis Village. Oh, and there's one in the city of Tears. Well, that's excellent to know. Great, cool. Well, there is only one place which is useful for us to go to, and that is the resting grounds. We are jacked to the max. Now we can dive bomb through that casket there. Oh yes, we've got a map, haven't we? Very nice. So the Forgotten Crossroads is the tramway. To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Okay, it's the same as what we had read previously. So it's going to be our first Dream Essence fight because we can now see ghosts. Stop there. This is Zero. Those who try to leave this kingdom are cursed. Better to rest here until time itself sleeps. Hope and freedom. I thought that strength alone could grant me these things. In my dreams I would cut that plague with my nails, and then I turned my weapons upon the king. When I awoke in this sacred place, I began to understand. Those who hope are already doomed. Do you still hope, Wanderer? Will you flee, or will you raise your weapon and doom us both? Challenge the warrior dream? Yes, let's go. Oh, that's fast. Okay. This is an optional fight, I'm pretty sure, so I've no idea how hard this is likely to be. Can he go through the ground? On the other hand, it's also supposed to be kind of like a tutorial fight to teach you how to fight the ghosts. So I don't think he can be that hard, right? Well, I mean, he can't be that hard considering you can literally just go under the platform and heal. So that's not going to be terribly difficult. Okay, now he's got twice as many knives. He's still only using one knife at a time though, so that's kind of appreciated. Got him. And how much essence is that going to be worth? I think that's going to be worth enough essence to get the first perk, right? Ah, I can see now. Those who turn against the king are doomed as soon as they raise their weapon. Do not call me a traitor. Simply call me a fool. I know you will not flee. Wherever you go, I will be watching. And that is worth 100 essence. Lovely. Okay, so we still can't go that way, so that's fine. Yeah, there's a door at the bottom of that, which must be a switch. It must be we've got to bust through this monument, and that's how it's all connected underneath. Wait a minute. There's a door there. What's this? Dream shield. Oh, excellent. Just a casual little thing hanging out in secret room. Lovely. Defensive charm, once wielded by a tribe that could shape dreams, conjures a shield that follows the bearer and attempts to protect them. Yeah. It's a pretty useless charm. The only time I've ever really used it is doing the flower, where you're not allowed to fast travel and you're not allowed to take any damage. Ah, Wheeler, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream now. You've already collected 100 essence. Quick work. Things come naturally to you, don't they? No wonder the dreamers tried to bury you in that old dream. Perhaps you frightened them, or perhaps being prisoners themselves, they desired your company. In any case, you still have a long way to go. Take this old trinket as encouragement from me and return when you have 200 essence. So that's Helena's seal. Cool. And we are going to... Ah, wait, yes. We need to take... To be able to dive bomb, I think that requires soul. So I think if we take that... I believe it resets. Should reset. Great. Because we need the soul to bust through that. Oh! Are we going to be able to get back up there? I think we'll be able to get back up here, right? Four. Wow. 5 hits for those guys. One. What? Mimic? No, it's real. Okay. Oh, what are you doing all the way in here, Caterpillar? At least those guys can't really, like, sneak up on you because they are so loud, right? And we've got another false wall here. Ah, shoot. You've got to be fast. Oh my word. Okay, there is another one. We gotta go back to the bench. Well, fool me once, fool me twice, 3, 4 times. Fooled me 4 times. It's all good. It's all good. Back to the bench we go. I've still got the I've still got Soul Catcher equipped. I don't care what Reddit says. I think Soul Catcher better than Spell Twister. Maybe we use Spell Twister if we really need to get off a 4th hit in quick succession at the start of a boss fight, but it seems to me like but it seems to me like, in general, actually... Oh, we've got another path this way. No, he's behind a thing. This will be the Grey Watcher. Grey Mourner? Grey Watcher? The one that gives you the flower. Ah, Mihon, this world, this cruel, sinful world, why does she wake? Why does she persist? Lemur, you could not know of tragedy as complete as she's. True lovers stripped apart, 2 worlds that could not meet. And now, Meled lover, dead so long in time, dead so far away. Burial, Miona, amongst its hateful kin that did deny our union, that did reject she's outsideness. She doesn't suppose... Narlo, Narlo, could she ask, could she burden? Couldst you deliver gift to her grave? The gift is maybe small, but the trek is long. She rests amongst her kind near our queen's lush refuge. Would such a thing be done? She asked perhaps impossible things, mad things. For Lemur to take up such a quest would be a kindness Shay has near forgotten. Go on. I'll accept the gift, but it's going to. It's going to break. We're not going to attempt this quest right now. Rare boon you grant Lemur. It'll be she's last request. After this, never shall she lay burden on another. A sacred flower is the offering. It is a rare, delicate object, one of a kind. That's a bit of a joke. You must cherish it. Must act as though it were your own heart. If you were to get hurt whilst carrying it, or did to attempt to ride those jolting transit beasts, it would forever be destroyed. Her grave lies in the middle of the Queen's overgrown estate. It is surrounded by her kind, who will not look kindly on your trespass. Take care, Lemur. My hopes I place upon you, and my fervent wish that this small solace may come to pass. Well, we will fulfill that quest one day, but it's not going to be right now because we have got other explorations to be doing. So here we go. 1, 2. Oh, man. There we go. Oh! Ooh! Oh. Wanderer's Journal. Let's see what he has to say. So dark. Poor little wanderer. Poor little wanderer. What do we have here? Soul Eater. Forgotten shaman artifact used to draw soul from still living creatures greatly increases the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with the nail. Lovely, lovely. Do we want that instead of these two? We could have Soul Eater. If we're in a generic exploration phase, we could certainly have Soul Eater and like Gathering Swarm, for example. I like the fact this room is shaped like a little nautilus shell. That's quite fun. Nautilus shell? Snail shell, probably, I suppose. Good. Well, I think at least we don't have any reason to come back this way again. Oh, that guy probably made me jump when he came out there. No point going back to the bench. We've done what we need to do now. These guys can't jump down, so that's kind of fine. Oop. Not that way. Yes, it's this way. We are going to get rid of this guy because their noise is forewarning that there are more of them around. So we want to clear our audio channels effectively. There we go. There's a bit of false ceiling. More of them. Any more? Ooh, I didn't realise that was a chest initially. Whoop. What do we have here? A Hallow Nest seal. Lovely. And there we go one way. What? Wait, where are we now? Huh? This was not where I was expecting to arrive. This is a different elevator, but it's taking us to the City of Tears. What? What? Where are we? Okay, we've clearly turned up at the City of Tears. Okay, so there's an elevator which takes us down. Interesting. Okay. This wasn't... I wasn't expecting this to drop us off here. I was expecting us to end up underneath the monument in the... Yeah, or maybe we end up underneath the monument if we continue this path. Oh man, this guy's tough. Oh, he hits for 2 as well. What kind of nonsense is that? Or maybe it's because he's got his shield up. Man, I'm getting bodied here. Oh no, shoot! Death 5. That is death number 5 for us right there. Right, okay. Beyond the side of that lift, it is going to take us to the bottom of that monument. Good to know. We are at 5 deaths now. Shoot, we've got to work our way back through here as well. Blech. To worry about any of those because we've done all of that, so it's a pretty fast return. TBH, so that's okay. Oh. I'm just going to ignore. We do not need to kill every single guy that we find, right? Okay, excellent. We have got a speedy path back there now, which is great. And we have the Blue Lake. Excellent. So the Blue Lake is the body of water which sits above the City of Tears, which is what is causing all the rain. And here is our speedy route back to the Forgotten Crossroads. Although, do you know what I've just realised? That is a one-way path for us. Excellent. Well, okay. That's not too bad. Well, my friends, that concludes the Crystal Caves and the Resting Grounds. Next time out, where are we going to go? Well, we have the second half of the City of Tears that we can now explore. We have, obviously, the Royal Waterways that we can now explore with our small key. I'll have a think about which way we want to go, and I will see you next episode for it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm really enjoying playing through this old game again. It's one of the best games that's ever been made. It really is. If you haven't played this, you really need to play this game for yourself. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great week. I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.